All right, Matthew, starting in the first race on Sunday, you start with a horse called Landela with Randall Simons aboard.
Yeah, she just needed a first run. It was definitely too short for her. She's made significant improvement at home and will definitely be more comfortable over the mile, so I expect her to run a decent race.
Winning chance?
I think she's got a good each way chance.
Okay, super. Then on to the second, where you've got Fort Carroll, once again, same jock.
Yeah, similar to the first. Green first time out, definitely too short. Has made improvement. Looks like a slightly stronger field though, but I expect him to be right there.
Lovely. Then on to the first leg of the place accumulator, where horse number 8 is Armstrong.
Yeah, he's shown us some good work at home. We do expect him to be green, obviously, first time out. Has ability. He's out of a gear mare, so he's definitely going to stay a lot further than this. I wouldn't be surprised to see him right there.
He's making his debut quite late in the season, just before he turns 4.
Yeah, Andrew, I must thank our patrons for their patience. He was a horse as a 2-year-old, and as an early 3-year-old, he just really hadn't matured and put on the size and shape that we had expected he would. So we sent him to Sue Peters to give him a bit more time, and she spelled him there, and he actually came back in great condition, and he's really matured into a nice horse, and fortunately for us, the guys have given us the time to let him be able to do that. And he's showing nice work at the moment at home. I do think that he's a horse that probably will be looking for a 14, maybe even a mile, but hopefully he still can be competitive in the 1160.
Okay, then a family that you know very well, Maple Syrup, coming along the right way.
Yeah, she's been slightly disappointing after starting the career so well. Trying the blinkers on, even although it may not look like it was a good run last time out, I was very happy. She ran through the line well, so I'm expecting a good effort. Also, not one that's handicapped too kindly. She's giving the field weight once again, so it will be a tough ask.
Very consistent form, and she looks like Pierre Strader might just be able to get the best out of her.
Yeah, Pierre gets on quite well with Inyanga. He's been really unlucky in a whole lot of seconds, and just hasn't been able to crack the number 1 box with her. She's a filly that's working well at the moment, and she's a consistent horse, so I think she should run a consistent type of race.
Definitely a roving banker.
Yeah, for your place accumulators.
Okay, and then on to the first leg of the jackpot, you got more Soof.
Yeah, he's coming off a long rest. Obviously does have ability, but also many problems. So we're just hoping he can overcome that on the day. Expect him to improve. If he can run in the money, we'll be very happy.
Then you've got the pair of Angel's Power with Stradamon and Ice Art in race 5.
Yeah, Ice Art's a filly that I felt was really harshly handicapped for her 2 wins. And she hasn't been allowed really to come down into a division where she probably is more competitive. And if she lands up being competitive in this type of field coming off a rest, she would probably have a bright season ahead of her, which is the reason why we've actually left her in this race. We're sort of throwing her in the deep end of first run back, and knowing that there will be improvement, but if she can be competitive, then maybe the handicapper's got it right and I'm wrong. But yeah, I will have to wait and see.
Okay, then of course the other one is Angel's Power.
Angel's Power, he gets on really well with Pierre as well, and I just feel like the horse has come back to himself. He's in a good space, and I think he's going to run a big race on Sunday.
Then one of the serious soldiers in the Azzie yard is a horse called Splendid Garden, very well related, and on his day capable of delivering top-class performances.
Yeah, you're 100% right. On his day, he can deliver top effort. I think that we've sort of worked out how he enjoys to run, and if he's ridden that way, he can be very competitive.
Lovely. Then you've got 3 in the 7th, all of Fragrant Miss, who ran at the VAR last Thursday. Make Me Happy, who continues to show lots of resolution. And then finally, Only to Win.
Yeah, it's a very competitive race. Our 3 fillies are very competitive, fit and well. Any one of the 3 can win, and I'm sure they can all run the money as well. So just hoping one can pop up.
Tappansy's a horse that's obviously a bit moody, but he's certainly not without his talent. And having won over 3,000 metres, having been effective over 2.6, he gets a trip now, which I think he'll be very effective over.
Yeah, look, he enjoys the trip, and I think he enjoys this course. So, if he lands up putting the right foot forward on the day, he could win a race like this. But as you said, he's the type of horse that it's all in his mind. Whether he puts it together or not, we only find out on the race day. His work at home is good. He has been running consistently well, and you know, he should be there or thereabout. But I think that if he puts it together, he can win a race like this.